So I was having a conversation with somebody briefly yesterday that I know at the supermarket I shop at, and we were talking about UFOs, and I said, well, UFOs are in the Bible. You know, I'm not going to tell you the verses and all that stuff, but Google biblical proof of UFOs, and what you're going to figure out, or what I've come to figure out, was that back then Satan was already using his trickery, and you know, they would say that they were like scrolls or chariots and whatever, but he was already using that trickery to deceive people, you know. And the other thing is, you know, like, I don't know what God was up to. I don't think, you know, he destroyed the earth once. I don't think that we were the only thing that he's ever created, but there's a reason why he made the earth, so you can't leave it. And if you can't leave it, and there's a firmament and there's a dome, and, you know, we can't get out of Earth's lower orbit, then there's a reason nothing has ever really crashed here or whatever. Is because nothing other than Satan is the only one that has that kind of, you know, he has reign over the earth, you know, until, you know, I mean, God comes back. That's what it says in the Bible. He can use all his bullshit and whatever he can use. He's a minister. He's an angel of light. You know, that's why I tell people, you know, like, you're not seeing your relatives if you see a ghost and they're trying to talk to you, okay? You know, and I don't believe in tarot cards, you know, and going to, you know, a psychic isn't a person that's spiritually on the level that I'm on, you know. I don't need tarot cards to give somebody a word, you know. All that shit is, you know, all that shit is just trickery, and it's meant to fucking deceive you, you know. Yeah, it's not out and out satanic bullshit, but that's really what it is when you uncover it, you know what I mean? That's really what it is. So, I would just say, Google biblical proof of UFOs. Another theory I have is, you know, there's all these other planets, and was there life or creation that God made at another time, and they, you know, do what most, you know, you see humans. That's one reason why, you know, that humans aren't going to the moon, because they would have already fucked it up, you know what I mean? And I'll just tell you, like, I mean, there's biblical proof of UFOs. Here comes the rain. You know, like, who knows what happened before the book of Genesis? Obviously, there's a story before the earth that we don't even know what happened. So that's one thing that I really am trying to kind of intuitively, like, come up with. I don't know if I'll ever get there, but yeah, there's something that definitely has happened. I just don't see God making us, and then that was I mean, he's been here an infinite time, and I gotta see this car. He's been here an infinite amount of time. I'm sure that there was other things going on. I'm sure, I mean, he might have had a planet full of fucking floating jellyfish creatures that fucked up, and he had to, you know, whatever. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, there's things that we can't even fathom, and we just need to, you know, realize that the people that are pushing evolution know that there's no way that a bunch of fucking monkeys evolved to start the UFC or fucking NFL. You know what I mean? Like, monkeys aren't the only monkeys are the only creatures that were smart enough. Well, they look kind of fucking stupid to me, you know. Like, cats seem to be more smarter than monkeys, but you know, it's just, it's like people like Joe Rogan, Neil deGrasse Tyson, the fucking dumb English scientist like Brian Cox. Man, these people are pushing such disinformation. If you really, I don't even know how you can at the end go, Yeah, I can see an explosion happening and now you have Britney Spears videos. Like, it's impossible. It's impossible. So, something else had to happen. And I'm not even saying you got to believe in the Bible. Believe whatever you want. But I'm telling you, there's something a lot bigger than us that made us. And don't, that's the truth. That's the truth at the end of the day.